Yeah, hello guys. So for this we're going to open up Gravity Sketch. So you access the menu, then you select the Gravity Sketch, and it's going to open up the app. What you're going to do next, you just need to create a new sketch. Just going to select that. We're going to be sent to the environment. Then you have the two controllers that you're going to use to control and create your sketch. So I'm in sketch mode. I'm going just to select the sphere. So I'm going to place one sphere in the first part. So it's going to be the base of the model, then the middle part of the model, and then just taking a look to see if it's aligned, and then creating the head. So once it's created, just taking a look that you're satisfied by the result, then you can just create the beak. So I'm just selected the cone shape. Oops, yeah, just remove that. And then in the cone, actually, you can change the different dimensions, the area of the base, and also the height of the cone. So you just need to access the right menu. Yeah, that's correct. Then we can change the base, and then we can change the height until we are satisfied. So I think this is a good shape for a beak. So I'm going to place on the upper part, just change the color. Should be a little bit more easier to identify what it is. And then just taking a look if it's placed correctly, just to be sure that everything is right and in place. So once you are satisfied, then we can move to the eyes. So I have selected the blue color here, light blue. I'm just duplicating the same sphere, so we have the same size on both parts. So placing one eye, the other eye, and then just taking a look if everything is well centered. Yeah, so you can see that the middle part's not exactly in the middle of the model. So I have just changed a little bit. Yeah, I think that I'm going to move the base a little bit backward, so it's going to give a little bit more fluidity to the model. So it seems better now. Now we can move to the wings. So I'm going to select a volume, just going to go back to the color that we have the body on, this red. And then I'm going to create a solid from the movement that I'm going to make. So just nice and slow, so we can create a wing. Yeah, not that good actually, so we are going to try once again to see how it turns out. Yeah, a little bit better, but yeah, I don't think, no. We are going to try a third time. So this one, we are going to rather create feathers. So one feather, two, then we're going to three, four, and I think a last one. And we are just to cover a little bit the base, so we want to 3D print this a little bit later, so it's nice to have a good connection with the body. So we are going to do the same thing on the other side. We could also duplicate the feathers that we have done, but to be a little bit more realistic, we are going to create a new set of feathers. So the first one, second one, third one, fourth, and then the last. Yeah, you can see that's a little bit disconnected in the base, so we are going to do the same thing that we did a little bit on the other side. So then we have all the feathers, and I think that's much better than one unique wing like we were doing before. So you can create a couple of feathers also in the top of the head. I think that's quite nice. So you're going to create 1, 2, 3, 4, And the first one, you can see that's a little bit disconnected, so we are going just to select that and put it inside the model, so it's much better. So I'd say that's pretty much looking good. So we are going to go to the back side of the model. We are going to do the feathers on the back, in the tail. So we have created one volume. We have just put a little bit inside the base. You can also select the different models that you have created and change orientation. So just by twisting your wrist. And then you can also duplicate one or two feathers. And then it should be really good. I have done one too many, so just need to remove the last one. So I think this is pretty much complete. I think it has turned out pretty good. And you can change the scale of the model, so you have seen 400%, so you can look a little bit things closer. And the same way you can also scale down the model and take an overall view to see how it turned out. So I think that's actually pretty good, turned out pretty great. So what I'm trying to do next is actually try to 3D print it. I think it's going to be a little bit hard with all the support material that I will need to put on it. But I think that it could be a nice model. Yeah, so anyway, thank you very much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.